Hey Angels, it's Jess. I am in my car waiting for my son to get picked up, and I just wanted to chat really fast about a subject that was actually talked about last night at our team meeting. And one of our business partners, Amy Simonson, and I were chatting this morning when we were walking our kids to school, and we talked about how Amy noticed that the verbalization of the concept about how we all have different lives and we all have different journeys and needs and desires in our business. And that really makes a difference in our result in our business, and how we've never really focused on that verbalization about saying that out loud, which I think is so important. And I'm huge on verbalizing everything, because a lot of times we just assume everybody knows, that Scentsy is a paraffin wax, or, that Hostess rewards are, you don't have to pay for them. Because a lot of people, they think like, well, what if I don't get any rewards? How much do I owe you if I don't get a qualified party? Little silly things like that they think up in their head just because they don't know. And we haven't verbally explained to them what it's about. Same thing with when we join. It's so important to make sure people realize that, I've gotten the results that I've gotten because of specific things, because of the energy and time that I've put into my business, which is not always necessarily going to be available to certain specific consultants, nor are they going to be willing to put that kind of time into their business, which is okay. Completely okay. But the one thing that it's important that each and every one of us has to do is be able to really accept, what are we looking to seriously receive out of this business? What will make us go, okay, I'm so glad that I have my own Scentsy business, and this is the result that I'm getting out of it. You have to know what that goal that you really want is, and what you're willing to do to get it. Because if you're saying, I want $1,000 a month in, Scentsy money, you have to be willing to put the energy and time in order to receive that. You can't just say, I want $1,000 and it show up in your bank account, right? But the beauty is that there is absolutely that amount of opportunity. I mean, you could literally, if you want, $1,000 in your bank account with Scentsy, that's an absolutely true and very simple concept, but it takes time and effort and work. And the only person that can stop you from doing that is you, by saying, okay, am I willing to get up a little bit earlier in the day, or work a little bit later, go to bed an hour later to watch this training call and then see how I can implement what I learned into the next day. You're the only one that can decide whether you're going to do it and if you can do it. We all have the ability, but meaning, can you make the time? Are you willing to make the time and put the energy? Are you willing to step out of your comfort zone and do something new? That's your choice. That is really your choice. But the beauty of this business is that no matter what you want to do, the sky is the limit. You really have the unlimited resources as well as unlimited opportunity, but you have to be willing to do the steps in order to get those results. Now, what generated this conversation last night is one of our consultants, Bethany, here in Nevada, and she made up a good point. Nobody really talks about the bad part, the no's, the discouraging times of Scentsy, and that's a very true statement. But what I shared with her is that, talking about negativity is contagious, and it can be very discouraging. So if I did videos about, oh my gosh, guys, I had such a horrible day today. Nobody wanted to book parties with me. Nobody wanted to buy any products from me. All my consultants were calling me up saying that I'm a bad director. Whatever has happened to me, is that very inspiring? No. So I'm not going to share that with you guys. And plus, I'm not going to emphasize on it. What you decide to focus on is going to continue to linger. So if I'm going to have a training call about, all the bad times in my business, that's just me emphasizing and dwelling on the negativity, as well as me passing it on on Facebook. It's just me. It's stopping me from moving on. and it's stopping everybody else from moving on. So that's why we don't encourage to talk about the negative times, but that's why team meetings, and if you set up time with your sponsor, that's where that expression, when you're up, go down. When you're down, go up. Now, what that means is that go up to your upline, meaning, because all of us have gone through it before. If you're having a bad day, go up. Call us, text us, email us, say, look, I need to chat. I'm discouraged. And the one thing that Bethany did is she did that. She went up the line. She went to her upline, Joe Holman, who was able to talk to her and keep her motivated and walk her through and help her push through that time that she felt like discouraged and felt like quitting. When you're up, meaning when things are going good, you want to go down. You want to share the positive times, the good results. And that's what we do. When I'm having results, I'm going to share them with you guys so you know that it's possible. That through all the bad times, if I would have quit when I felt discouraged, I wouldn't have had this result to share with you. So she made a great point. No, we don't post about the no's and the bad times of people, not getting a result, but they're there. That's the reality. That with a yes and a good result, there's tons of no's and tons of non-results that go with that one yes that we received. So we have to go through the no's in order to get the yes. It's a numbers game. With every no you get, you're one step closer to getting a yes. So if you haven't got your yes yet, it's because you haven't asked enough. It's a simple concept. I know you think that there's more to it, but I promise you're reading more into it. It really is that simple. I don't like the concept either. Believe me, I would love to blame it on something else, but it's really, if we're not getting a yes, we're not getting a party booked, we're not getting somebody to join our team, or we're not getting people to buy, we're not asking enough. It's that simple. Remember our core values of simplicity. Keep it simple. It's really that simple, this business. Authenticity, meaning you are authentic. We're all different. We have different lives and journeys and goals and drive, which is okay. But you have to know what you're looking for. You can't want to have $1 million, but you're not willing to change your ways. Because if you don't have $1 million right now, that means that you're not doing the activity that's going to generate the $1 million. Okay? But if you're not willing to add that activity, then you're not going to get $1 million. I hope that makes sense. It's a very simple concept, and it's a very true concept. And then generosity. You have to be willing to give more than take. It's just the laws of attraction. The more generous you are and the more gratitude you give to the universe and to your world and to your God, the more you will receive in the end. But it has to be selfless. It can't be with the intent for a selfish reason. So if you are helping your downline because you just really want to help them, or if you're only doing it because you think that they're going to make you more money, that's not generous. That's not genuine. I don't think any of you on our team, on our Amazing Angels team, are like that. And I think that you are doing things in a genuine way. So continue to be generous. Continue to find ways to help people, which by letting them host and get free and half off items, that's generous. That's really generous. Our hostess structure is more generous than any structure out there, especially with the quality of products that we have. And then your generosity of giving other people an opportunity to be blessed with this business, that is the huge blessing. Now, this business may not bless you the way it's blessed me or somebody else, but you have an opportunity to bless somebody else the way it's blessed me or somebody else. That is the best blessing. I know I've said blessed a lot, but it really is a blessing. The feeling that you can say, wow, because I gave this person the opportunity, they now can pay for their kids' dance lessons. They now can pay for their car payment, and they almost lost their car just because I offered the opportunity. Just because you're okay with just getting a discount with your commission and placing an order every 3 months to stay a consultant, that's okay too, but you may have an opportunity to change and save somebody's life. So really remember how much you have to provide and utilize that generosity core value. All right, angels. Today is September 11th. Our prayers are with all the people that have lost people in that tragedy, as well as the people that are not with us anymore. So say an extra prayer and have a great day. Bye-bye.